The scandalous ladies' lunch that forever changed the way we dine. Before 1868, it was inappropriate for a woman to dine at a nice restaurant unaccompanied by a man. The woman's sphere was still very much restricted to the home. So if a lady was outside the home without a man, the assumption was she was out for the purpose of soliciting one, which was both illegal and inappropriate, although very, very common. Women were banned from all sorts of events and opportunities based solely on gender. But Jane Cunningham Crowley, pioneering journalist who wrote under the pseudonym Jenny June, she was fed up with the restaurant ban. She was ready to stick a fork in it. The appetizing event that angered her into action. Charles Dickens, world-renowned novelist, was coming to speak at Delmonico's over a luncheon, but ladies were banned from buying tickets to the event. After some debate, it was agreed that ladies could purchase tickets only if they kept quiet the whole time and sat on the other side of a curtain so as not to be seen or heard by the men, who apparently wanted to eat their hearts out. This was not to Jenny June's appetite. She said no. And instead, she and her female colleagues formed the first professional women's club called the Cirrhosis Club. And 2 days after the Dickens event, the ladies threw their very own inaugural luncheon at the same Delmonico's. Not this Delmonico's, though. There was one on 14th Street that both the events took place at, but that one is no longer there. So this was a professional women's club, meaning that a lot of the women worked, although not all by choice. In the culture at the time, there was the expectation that there would be a man, a husband or a father, who would go out, work, and provide for the family. But expectation does not always meet reality. It was not uncommon that the man could be injured or sick or not able to make ends meet or simply absent. Then the woman had no choice but to go out and find work of her own to keep food on the table and the roof over her head. So these women came together and committed themselves to advocating for more vocational and professional rights for women. And by 1912, there were over 7,000 professional women's clubs across the country, many of which met in public spaces like restaurants, slowly expanding a woman's sphere outside the home, outside the workforce, into the public space, proving that for a determined woman, nothing is off the menu.